think a black woman should be able to wear her hair however she chooses. She wants to wear wig,
100%.
weave, whatever. But what I also said is that you need to look at the reasons why you're doing it, and is it because you're not happy with what's coming out of your head, or you just want to change up? Because
so I don't even know what you want. I'm Michelle. I'm 35.
No.
I like, you know, anything white. No, I'm just introduce it. Yeah. So my name's Michelle. I've known Rox for about what, 11 years.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Where's Rox? Is anyone? Rox!
where are you?
Rox is behind the camera.
Rox is coming. I just wanted to say hey, like, hey, you're whoever, and from the ends, and
well, I'm not really from the ends.
and just tell you a little bit about just a little bit about yourself, like married, not married.
Single, ready to mingle.
You want ages? Do you want ages?
You can say how old
Allow it, man. Allow it with this age.
You can say how old.
I'm worried about where this is going.
I can say how old you are. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. It don't have to be a CV. Come on.
A CV, fam.
All right. So that's Mish has got. So you've gone already, Shah.
I'm Charlene. Hi.
Shah.
I'm Charlene also. I see.
Okay, so everyone's watched Nappily. I'm coming because Kel's like, you're just pissing me off. Bitch, getting the camera.
Yeah, the expressions are all over Kel's face.
I know, Kel's is like,
I'm not saying nothing else. You got me here or up in the front line. That's what she's saying, like Peckham.
Hi guys! I'm here with all of my girls. Obviously I'm unapologetically Rox. We're having a girls chat today, and it's the rock night. Super shiny because we've been drinking loads already. Got the vibes already. I've got Mish in the back, Michelle, that's my sister. Hi. I've got Kels in the back, that's my good friend Kels. I've got Charlene in the front here with me, my good friend Charlene. This is Bars, aka Charlene, at the back there. Yeah, and then we've got another Michelle over here,
aka me.
And yeah, we're vibes in. We're gonna talk about a few issues, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button, then do that now. And yeah, post your comments. Yeah, I'm super shiny, I need like a napkin or something, but post your comments, any questions that you may have. But I just thought I'd get us all together. We're all roughly the same age, varying.
I like the way you said that. Roughly.
Like 5 years on there.
Yeah, give or take a year or two, and all varying degrees of stages in our lives. And so yeah, I just thought I'd get the girls together and have a chat about all types of things. Firstly, we're going to talk about the film Nappily Ever After. So girls, what did you think? Like, what is your first impressions of that film? And if we try not to like all talk together, because like it won't work, but what was your first impressions? Anyone can speak first.
I'm a struggle with not talking all together.
Right, I'll go.
But yeah, your first impressions of this film, of Nappily Ever After. Obviously it's briefly about this woman who goes from having varying degrees of hairstyles to chopping her hair off and going natural, which is a big struggle for black women in the current climate. But how, obviously we all have varying different kinds of hairstyles, so how did you guys feel about it? Like, what was your first impressions of the film?
Can I be honest?
Yeah,
the title for me was just like, really, why?
Yeah, it pissed me off.
I was just like, why has it got to be Nappily Ever After? Like, not black hair is not nappy.
But it was American.
But no, it's not. It's a book. She's got a book. The book's called Nappily Ever After.
But why does it have to say, why Nappily? Why can't it say Blackily?
No, Blackily isn't a word, Michelle.
It could have. Yeah.
I think the title could have been different. I did like the film. I did find some parts a bit cliche, but I did get that there was a message. I've got to disagree
with you, because I didn't think that it was cliche. I liked the ending. You know, normally in a black movie, it's like, oh yeah, then they end up together. Like the fact that they were,
but even the whole lovey-dovey part, I thought that was very cliche. Like, oh, I'm gonna fall in love with the black guy.
those kisses in the garden.
Oh yeah.
Those rainforest kisses in the garden. Like when he was like smelling, I was like, yo, I felt every kiss on her neck.
Even when he was rubbing up her head.
No, forget the rubbing up her head bit.
That was a bit.
I was uncomfortable.
I was like,
Dolly is always uncomfortable.
I felt really uncomfortable.
Really uncomfortable.
No, but like take the rubbing of the head out of it. The neck kisses, yeah, were like life-changing neck kisses. Like every kiss was like
he went.
It was so cheesy.
He went in and then he started rubbing the head in your neck. To me, that was the only part that was cheesy.
That whole part I thought was just like
the only part.
And do you know what it is? So basically, one of the comments that was made about
that's how I am when I feel uncomfortable.
One of the comments that was made about that, the end of the film, because basically it's based off of 4 books, and it's called, there's one called Nappily Ever After, the other one's called Nappily in
Nappily?
like no, but that's her thing, like, and that's the thing, like I think
why
a lot of the context of like things that are used now for like black people were used back in the day weren't negative, and now it's taken negatively because it's being used by people of other races to describe us negatively, but it wasn't like that back in the day. So
I learned something new because I didn't know that it would.
I believe it was from a negative. I believe it was from negativeness because it was from the slave masters who was you get that nappy hair, child. I don't believe that was how we referred to our hair until
black people use that.
They named our hair.
It's like black people, not like we'll not digress, but like it's like black people using nigger now. I'm not saying that's right, but do you understand where the use of it is? It is like you feel uncomfortable with it being used, but I think sometimes people use that to kind of make it not an issue, if that makes sense. The more you say it, the less power it has.
I think she used it because everyone then knows what it means.
Yeah,
100%.
So it wasn't because it sounds good, because I don't think it sounds nice.
And because her mum as well.
Everyone knows the connotations of that word.
What do you mean, her mum?
Well, the whole story is about her mum trying to press the life out of her hair, like, and put her hair in a state that wasn't natural to her.
Yeah,
and I've been there. I've been there.
I think
my hair wasn't even dry, so I don't even know what I was doing.
But a lot of people get told that.
What's that?
A lot of people get told that their hair's horrible, so they grow up with this thing about their hair being horrible.
My mum
so they think they have to relax it.
It was like, oh, it's not easy to manage, and
No, you mean
that
you
term gets used
to
a lot.
learn how to
Manageable.
do that.
so that you have to learn. But then obviously, like, our elders, they didn't. The products that we have accessibility to now,
they didn't have.
They never had that.
But I'm going to be real with you. Products that they used back in the day that they say now grew our hair. It's when we started getting told to press and put hot comb in and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm talking about like when mum used to wash hair, put in Blue Magic and put it in plaits. My hair grew.
But that's a whole day. That's your whole day gone.
Yeah, washing
your hair.
Mine was a whole day. It was. I used to
my hair
the Sunday.
Sunday was me and my sister. We both had to sit.
I used to dread the Sunday.
And then when I came round, and then when I used to stay, and your mum used to do mine too. And if you're getting,
I always get like the top of my ear was gonna get burnt by the hot comb, and I was gonna get slapped from the comb. So I always knew this was happening on Sunday.
So back to like the whole premise of what the film is. Do we feel like it's because there's been a lot of negatives about it, especially from black people.
I think it has a good representation of what we are and how a lot of us go through. I think that's the positive side of it, because when you think about it, she went from having her hair in the weave, like not wanting to get in it. Yeah. How many of us don't want to go raving yet? Because it's raining outside.
She's deep having sex, you know. The guy's
trying to touch you that life, and she's like, yes. She's moving that.
But I just think we're at a stage in life where I'm like, do you touch a track firm? Like,
but that's
what did you feel like? Like my hair was
we are all comfortable. However, she had created this facade of herself with this guy.
It was perfect.
So she had to continue this facade.
She used to wake up before him.
Who is waking up to put on makeup and your mum comes in to do your hair?
I know a couple of girls.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And there are girls. There are girls out there that do that.
I'm straight passing my headscarf.
Do you know what? You need to see me as I'm gonna be. And don't get me wrong, like a lot of guys, they really don't like the headscarf thing. They are not in it. A lot of men.
But again, do you not think that comes from?
Why is that?
And that's my thing.
What do you mean? What no headscarf at all? Right now, I have to put it out there. Yeah, like Craig don't mind my headscarf. Sometimes, more time it's me in it. I'm like, wait, let me take it off. What are you talking about? I'm like, hold on, let me take it off. Because I feel like it kills the mood.
Oh, love it.
Do you know what I'm saying? But that's my perception of it.
He's like, I get when you want to be a porn. That's got to slide off into the background.
That water.
Yeah, but under the headscarf, my hair's not ready.
So I just have to just keep the headscarf on, otherwise it's going to everything just looks mash up after that.
Nah, but it doesn't matter. That's what I mean. It's the heat of the moment shit.
But like, okay.
Stage or what time?
Sorry.
You can't just do that.
Let's run
You
it
want to
in.
have your head. Actually, you really want your headscarf on?
I really want to keep it on. I'll keep you on that one.
I don't want to do that.
Not bother me.
I would want to say, take that shit off.
It's not every single time that you're gonna get me at my best. Like,
No.
so sometimes you're gonna get the headscarf. Like, and sometimes, like, if you're gonna roll over in the morning and I'm not gonna turn around and be taking off headscarf. Like, we roll through the thing, innit? You're not gonna be like, oh, let me take off the.
Yeah, but hold on.
But like, okay, so alright, but in that same kind of
That scene was a lot for me.
situation.
Yeah, it was real. Like the fact that when they're in the moment, she's still so conscious about it.
Yeah.
But then it comes down to
her,
like, but then my thing is again with that is, okay, headscarves, natural hair. Like, men have a problem with headscarves. Men then have a problem with I'm saying like, obviously I'm never saying all men when I say men. I'm saying the majority, because this is what we're led to believe. Yeah, whether it's true or not comes down to the individual man that you have. But the reason why some women feel uncomfortable with headscarves, maybe wraps, their natural hair, not like, is because they feel like it's not attractive. What do you guys feel in the sense of, because one of the things that I said in the film, one of the statuses I put down in the film is that I think a black woman should be able to wear her hair however she chooses. She wants to wear wig,
100%.
weave, whatever. But what I also said is that you need to look at the reasons why you're doing it, and is it because you're not happy with what's coming out of your head, or you just want to change up? Because I hear this want to change up a lot, and people don't accept it, and I'm like, no, it is an acceptable reason. Like, sometimes I may want my hair straight, sometimes I may, but some people will say like, but we never see your natural hair, so then in its natural state. So is it actually that you want to change up, or you just don't want to show your natural hair?
Do you know what it is, yeah? And what I'll say to you, yeah, I'll use myself as an example, yeah. Like, I have okay hair. I say okay hair. I have good hair.
What is good hair?
What is good hair, girl? What is
I have
it?
good hair. I have hair that I can manage and I can maintain, but I choose not to. That's the difference, yeah? I like an easy life, yeah? I don't want to get up in the morning and have to comb it all out and then have to do all of these things. That's me. That's just a personal preference for me, yeah? If I turn around to my husband tomorrow and say to him, I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow, should I have it short or thing? The first thing he says is, why don't you just wear your natural hair? He's all for the natural look. I'm just like, but really, like, it could only go in two
Is he
styles.
for the natural look? Because what I kind of want to distinguish with that natural look is he for the natural, I wash my hair, I put products in it and I go, or is he for, I wash my hair, I put products in, I blow dry and then I go? Because there are different degrees of natural hair. So I'm not saying your hair isn't natural if it's blow dried, but if it's not in its natural state as it comes out of your head, like, some people don't even know what their natural hair looks like when it comes out of their head.
Under this is natural. Minus this little U-part piece here, yeah, that's perm. Everything else is natural, and that's me being real. Everything else is natural.
But can you manage your natural hair?
Yes, I can.
Not blow dried at all. Like, just wash.
Blow dried, it will look dry as hell.
But it's a washing part. A lot of English people
wash part.
That's what I was about to say. It depends what you mean by managing. Because even if their hair's straight, they like that silky feeling. So a lot of Caucasian people cannot.
Yeah, but we're not talking about like, let's not do that for white people in this. I'm talking about us as black people, because that's the whole reason why we're talking about
that. Even within that,
that's what I mean.
Even black women would just be like, I can't bother with all of that.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, it's alright to have that.
It's manageable, because it's manageable. She can put comfort if she wants to, but she doesn't want to. That's what she's saying.
I choose not to.
So
That's
her
my
style
preference.
that she's chosen is because of her routine, which is what a lot of women will do. But then there's a lot of women.
What I'm saying, okay, so if it's about not getting up and doing your own hair, like, obviously managing it and taking the time to care for it, because protective styling is a real thing, even though people want to say it's not, but protective styling is a real thing. Why not wear hair closer to the texture of your head, your natural hair? Because if you wear hair closer, it's still easily more manageable than your own hair, because you can do whatever the hell you want with it and not worry about it getting overly heat damaged or putting loads of moisture in it. But why not wear hair close to the texture of your own hair?
I do.
I like straight.
That's me in a nutshell. I do. I blow dry my hair. My hair is, if I blow dry it and straighten it, natural.
But devil's
as it
advocate,
is.
that's not your natural state of hair. That's not your natural state of hair is the hair that you wash and leave. I can't
get
saying,
weave that way because my curls are different. I'm being real. I'm being deadly serious right now. Because it's true. Yeah, but on a level.
No,
I can't buy.
These are the questions that people are gonna ask. They're gonna say, okay, you're wearing hair to the natural state of your hair. Miss, you're not. Like, that's the realness of it. Like, natural state of hair is you wash your hair and it has curls. And I'm pretty sure there are curls somewhere in the world. There's a woman with curls like you that cuts her hair off and allows you to get weave like it. So for me, it's like, okay, if you're saying that you like that's all I'm asking. Like, if it is about protective styling, if it is about not wanting to manage your own hair, put moisture in your own hair, take the time out to take care of it, why not wear hair that closely resembles the natural state of your hair?
So I think that some women just don't like it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to get to.
You know, and when I it's the love of it.
Yeah.
And I will still fling it on sometimes, but I like to have it completely different. If I'm going to wear someone else's hair, I want it to look completely different from
and that's my thing. Like,
I want it to look different.
It's about, for me, it's always about us as women saying, like I say, you choose to wear what you want to wear, but own it. If it's like, okay, I don't want hair that matches my hair, then I don't want hair that matches my hair. That's cool. Yeah. You can own that shit. But I'm just talking about the whole, is it uncomfortable? Because I want to be real with us as women. Is it uncomfortable for you to wear your hair in its natural state? Like,
I'm putting my hand up. No, I'm lazy. Number one, I'll put that on the list straight up. I'm lazy. I haven't learned about my natural state of hair, how to look after my natural state of hair. So therefore, I'm gonna get a weave. Or therefore, but you lot know me from back in the day, I always had my hair, but it was relaxed. Do you remember? Before I even started having weave. It was still relaxed, but my natural state of hair it's kind of got a curl, but a little dryness to it. But when it's blow dried, it's completely straight. I've got a different kind of Afro-Caribbean hair that maybe some people would refer to it as good hair, but we all know, we don't really know what good hair is.
Good hair, right, in the Afro-Caribbean or the black context is the fact that it's the coils, it's the thickness, it's the moisturisation.
But I think enough of us who think we've got good hair don't have good hair.
But
no, because your hair ain't moisturised, it's not good.
We are not taught. The thing is, how I learnt about hair, one is through doing Roxanne's hair when you were about 2 or 3, and like mum was at that stage of like, when it came like do her hair, when it came to doing mine, I remember the first time, right, mum's gonna cuss me when I say this, right, mum didn't cane me, couldn't cane me. So she put them big old doo-doo plaits in your head, right, you take it out and you've got the parting still, and I'm going to school with the partings and the afro. And the thing is, I think the older I got, the more I liked having my hair, because relaxing your hair burnt.
Yeah,
I had the most tender head. You know what I'm saying? That like, and it always burnt. So you're there, I'm the one sitting there picking out scabs, like, you know, like picking out scabs. I'm sorry, if I was to cut off my locks, I want a big old, I don't care, Diana Ross, big curls, just kind of walk through the door like I have to be like, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we are actually moving into an era where people are starting to embrace
and it's
who they
acceptable now.
are.
It's more acceptable.
No, it's not that acceptable, because you'll get people out there that will try to tell you, right, that is not that hairstyle. Yeah. I remember when I first started my job, before I started my job, and I was like, oh, I've got a job now. I went to my advisor. I said, well, they have an issue with this. Yes, sir. Look around. Yeah. Everybody in here has different hairstyles, and they're still going to go to work. I was like, fuck that then. Yeah. You know, no one can tell me what to do with my hair, how to do my hair, because at the end of the day, it's not on your head.
But for me, it goes back to like the poignant scene where she's getting her hair flat ironed and all of that stuff.
And her
she's
mum's
getting her hair hot
perfect.
I went through that every single Sunday. I was getting my hair washed. It's a hot, for me, the memories of it is just long.
Do you feel like
an entire day
affects you now? Do you feel like that's why you don't show?
Possibly it does, because I absolutely hate dealing with my own hair. I hate washing my own hair. I hate blow drying my own hair. I hate doing anything to my own hair that requires
But if you didn't have to do that, but you would still have your natural hair, would you do that? Would you have your hair natural?
But I'm still the same girl, don't get me wrong, that I take 3-4 week weave breaks where my weave is like not on my head, but I will say this, it's blow dried and it is straightened, so I can put it in one, because going back to the time and going back to the routine, I ain't got time to be. And because I don't have the knowledge, let me just say this.
Because that's what I'd like to say. Because I feel like people say
with it.
time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm putting it in there. Because I don't have the knowledge, I'm going to go with what's quicker in its habit. So I'm going to go with what's quickest. I love your hair. Therefore, but I wouldn't want to deal with it. 100. I'd rather be short back and sides before I deal with dealing with the curls. I'd rather take it all off, if that makes sense.
It's like, so
women do that as well.
Yeah,
so
and you just see them go from one extreme to
that's
the other.
right. Because I always said when I'm older, I'm having short back and sides, and it's all great.
Like girls, my mum will have her hair short like yours, Rox. Like go to the barbers, get it shaved, get it trimmed or whatever, and then she'll just decide, do you know what, I'm just gonna grow it.
Yeah,
and that's it. Like my mum doesn't have to relax her hair because she's mixed in it, so it is what it is. But she struggles with her. She struggles with the fact that it's grey.
Even the words that we're using as well, it's telling, because your mum doesn't have to relax her hair. No one has to relax their hair.
Very true.
Do you understand it? And I just feel like it's for me. It's like listening to the conversations, and it's the underlying stuff that you hear.
It's always the underlying.
With like,
and that's why everyone feels a certain way when they get to a certain age, because before you know it, subconsciously you've already had it into your head. Oh, well, I haven't got that good hair because it's not. And everyone, I think the general consensus for like good hair is long, fine, and very defined, big curls.
3C curls.
So normally that means someone who is either half white or half Asian or something like that.
Yeah.
So then we think of that as the good hair or the coolie person,
but it's
or whatever.
Not.
However,
it's not the strongest hair.
It's not necessarily the strongest.
It isn't. And it can't withstand things. It can't withstand.
But even our hair, if we don't like all of this, even our hair with the blow drying, you get to a certain age, your hair will start to tell you, yo, I can't deal with that no more. And like, so when I watched Nappily Ever After and I watched Sanaa chop off her hair, and she spoke to her, because it was a real. She did it real she filmed it at the same time she did it, and the emotions that brought up, that's why it looked mad. And when she's spoken about it, like, it's resonated with me, like, the insecurities that you face, the deep conditioning that you face. Like, some mornings I get up and I look at myself and I think, raw, like, are you really gonna cut off your hair like that? And I question, like,
it looks nice.
But that is all because of what I was trying to finish saying. But that's all going back to them, how you felt when you was younger, and even the grown-ups around you talking like that. Her hair needs to do this. You need to do that to her hair, or she can't have her hair like this. That's right. And it's them already putting you into those different categories.
Old school parents,
you know, from young,
subconsciously, that's what they did.
That's what they did. That's what they did to themselves.
Well, that's because what they grew up in, like the racism, like coming over and dealing with people telling you that you're a monkey and that your hair don't look good and your hair's tough.
And they want you to fit in, so everyone would have a curly perm or straight perm.
And we have to look at the European standards of beauty.
Big plaits, isn't it?
And now Kim's walking around with the 2 plaits like it's the thing. When back in the day, the 2K road, I was like, Mum, I beg you, do not send me to school like this. But now all of a sudden it's a new age thing, huh?
Cultural appropriate.
The box braids.
It wasn't the boxer braids. That wasn't box braids. It was the inside row.
The bantu knots. I know, what was the bantu knots?
I don't even know what she's
Shiny bun.
Huh?
Shiny bun.
No, they called it something else. No,